What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys the most simple way to draw supply and demand. Ever since I learned it, it's been extremely helpful, and yeah, so get right into it. So I have a couple zones over here that I'm going to remove for the sake of the video. Okay, so first thing you want to do when you're drawing your supply and demand, you want to go on a bigger time frame. Now personally, I think 4 hour and 1 day works the best, but if you want to, you could also use 1 hour. Let's go ahead and click on 4 hour or 1 day. Okay, now once you click on that, you're gonna see the bigger picture. Now to identify key zones that have a lot of price action and price movement, you want to look for wiki candles. Now a great example of that would be if you go back a little bit, would be right over here. You see a bunch of wiki candles, and right across it you see a bunch of other wiki candles. Now what you want to do is you want to pull out the rectangle tool. You're gonna find over here rectangle, and you're going to just want to draw a simple box over that. I think that should be okay. This doesn't have to be extremely accurate the first time. You're just drawing a little sketch. Now go ahead and drag that zone across. Now you see it lines up with these wicks, so you know price is moving when it gets to this zone. Let's go ahead and drag the zones all the way across, and you see it does line up really nicely with these. Just go ahead and keep dragging it. Just zoom out real quick. Just drag it. All right, now what you want to do to kind of confirm and edit these zones is you just want to look all across, kind of see where candle wicks are, and you know you could take this zone, you could move it down, you know, maybe a little more action is happening over here. Now you could always make 2 zones, that also works. Make another one right over here, which we'll probably do on the lower time frame, but you just get the idea of how to identify these zones. Now once you do that, you could go ahead and go back to your 5 minute, and you see the zone we did draw works perfectly with the price action of today, and you can see it tops off right there. Now price is most likely going to top off over there if the market didn't close. But okay, now identifying more wiki candles. You see there is a lot of wiki candles right here. See all that over there. Now what you want to do is you want to just pull out your triangle again, I mean rectangle, I'm sorry, and you just want to kind of line it up with that zone. Make sure it's not too big of a zone, because then you're kind of in the dark when it comes to day trading and on lower time frames. But you know, just get enough of it to where most of it is perfect. Now it's about a $1.50 $1 range. You can extend it a little bit more, like right there. All right, now let's go ahead and drag this all the way back out. Now you can see how this zone works as a supply and demand zone. Over here it is a supply zone. You see price rejecting off of it multiple times. Over here it does act as a demand zone. It's the wiki candles that you identify on a larger time frame that help you pick out the zones. You could repeat this pattern for all these wick at the top. Price perfectly matches over here. I know when it got to these levels over here, I was making some really good plays. Price was going to consolidate. We were kind of at a bottom, and you see price was kind of playing around with this area. Eventually it did break, and you can see over here this is a perfect example of supply turning into demand and demand turning into supply. See over here price rejecting off of it 1 time, 2 times, and then finally breaking it. So this was acting as a resistance zone, supply zone, and then once price broke it, it got demand zone. You see price bouncing right off of it and hitting our new supply. That eventually did turn into a demand zone as well. Rejected, we got this demand zone again. Do you see how price really does play around with these zones? It could be really helpful for day trading. Now I wanted to keep this video really short and informative, and I hope you guys learned something today, and I will be making a lot more of these in the future. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe. My Discord will be in the description. We day trade every single day. I alert all my trades. Everything is completely free. You don't have to pay for anything, so make sure you guys check that out. And as always, have a good one.